Being in tune with nature. Nature means power that runs phenomena of the physical world. Nature is all around us. It is God's marvelous system indeed. The earth, the air, and the space are full of several phenomena. They occur in an amazing way in right measure and in cooperation with one another. And their overall working has made it possible for life to exist. The earth. Our wonderful earth possesses enchanting beauty indeed. Its rich foliage of hills, crop-giving plains, mighty oceans, seas, rivers, and charming lakes are really fascinating. These things along with the sun, the moon, and the stars go a long way to make life possible on the earth. Besides, millions of animals, birds, fish, and about 5 billion human beings are also living on the earth. Human beings are far superior to other animals. So, they are able to understand their surroundings in a much better way. Not only this, they can change them to suit their needs so as to live happily. The Earth is a planet that is ideally located in the universe to sustain life on it. It has air and water on it. Its soil has the capacity to hold plants, which are the chief source of food. The temperatures in various parts of the earth are bearable, that is, livable. The air is used not only for breathing, but it helps us to talk and to enjoy the fragrance of things. In spite of all these things, human beings are not at peace. What is the reason? The reason is that we have done much wrong to our surroundings. It is true that we can control and change our environment, nature, to suit us. But we have gone much too far. We have been destroying the environment in many a way. Our activities are disturbing the balance in nature from every angle. God's world has a perfect planning at its base. Plants depend on animals and animals depend on plants. Heat, rain, winds, etc. all depend on one another. Everything is going on according to a certain plan. If plants are destroyed, animals are sure to suffer. If animals are destroyed, plants are sure to suffer. Even various animals depend on one another. Nature keeps a balance between different things on the earth. If the number of predators, hunting animals, increases much, the hunted animals are sure to be extinct. And if the number of hunted animals falls short, the predators will also start dying of starvation. We are manufacturing and using more and more petrol in road vehicles. It burns in the engines and comes out as fumes that are very harmful. These fumes pollute the air a lot. Similarly, burning fires, especially with coal, make the air impure. The polluted air is not fit for breathing. It leads to various diseases related to breathing. It contains more carbon dioxide and also particles of smoke and carbon. Water is also being polluted by several activities on our part. Sewage from toilets and wastes of industry are two chief things that pollute water. The polluted water is just unfit for drinking. If used, it is sure to bring in serious diseases. It also proves very harmful to plants and the animals living in it. The air with more carbon traps more heat than that with less carbon. This heat raises the temperature on the Earth. We call it global warming. This extra heat is sure to cause the ice to melt in snow-covered areas. As a result, the level of water in oceans will rise. The rise can be very harmful in the form of floods. Thus, it is clear that we, human beings, have lost our touch with nature. We are running after more and more comforts in the name of economic progress. And it is resulting in new types of diseases that were unheard so far. AIDS, cancer, lung diseases, heart diseases and diabetes are some such diseases. They are, indeed, various types of punishments for going far from nature. So, we must learn a bitter lesson from the above discussion and take a pledge to be in tune with nature most of the time. Town life is responsible for leading us into artificial ways of life. We live in houses that are dingy and ill-ventilated. We have to work in artificial light for most of the time. It is sure to delink us from nature. Our Earth is unique among all the 9 planets. It is full of life that has been possible because of certain special features present on it. All the other planets are either too hot or too cold for life to exist. So, we must take the following precautions to be in tune with nature. We must pass more and more of our time in tune with nature. We must try our best to preserve our natural environment. We must not do anything to disturb the balance in nature. We must take steps to make the environment more and more pure so that it remains suitable for a healthy and happy life. We must set examples for the coming generations so that they also might not do anything to pollute the environment. We must not run after unnecessary comforts. They are sure to render us incapable of coping with the hard realities of life. Excessive use of comforts is costly as well. It amounts to wastage of money and misuse of Earth's natural resources. Remember that a person who avoids the proper use of his or her body for the love of comfort becomes almost invalid. In the words of Lamarck, limbs that go into disuse are sure to decay. Learn. We are a part of nature, we should be in tune with it. It is the only way for us to be healthy and to stay fit.